to take a strong lead here once again. More nades being tossed out by CZM. He does like his nades here on Arrow Walk, but oh my god. Another beautiful play through the teleporter. CZM is able to back up to the top of red armor, dishing out damage against Walter along the way, and that should keep Walter from coming back in for an attack on red armor. But no, Walter actually comes back in, and that is actually not going to be doing him too much good at all.
CZM able to get frag number 14, slowly opening the gap here. Walter MGing as if CZM was low. That was a pretty big mistake. So I think Walter making some interesting choices here. Not healthy ones at that.
CZM's able to read that very, very wisely indeed and actually come down to mid, not even coming from the top. That would have given Walter a bit more decision power, but CZM catching Walter right at yellow armor. Yeah, nowhere to go but down. 18-10 now. We're only 5 minutes off this, and even though we've been keeping this very close, CZM is starting to get on a roll. It looks like he's starting to wake up a little bit, and Walter, even though he's the one to wake him up, this pacing from CZM is exactly what we needed to be seeing earlier.
Yeah. So we got Mega coming up at 31. CZM gonna try to control it here. We're gonna see him press in just a few seconds. There it is, right on time, and it is his. And we haven't really talked too much about control, but I think CZM is starting to lock everything down. Of course, CZM being the guy that can literally time every single item on the map. Really amazing player in that sense. Although the railguns, again from Walter, have been quite impressive.
Yeah, but the question is that railgun gonna open up mega health for Walter? He might be fragged once or twice before that happens. He might be able to get a position on it, luckily enough, but it will not be in the cards at all. So that frag from Walter, or rather that shot from Walter, it needed to be at a bit of a more opportune time for it to really give him any kind of control. CZM still waiting out at the top of the teleporter. Walter's going to be diving through and getting back on down. A very nice defensive play for him, reacting to that situation very well. CZM still weak, but here come more grenades, keeping the distance, double tapping through the teleporter, finding Walter in the back. Look at the way that CZM is dancing circles around him here. And even with
17 health.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he is.
Although I think he just had to give up mega health.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But not red armor, that's the thing. So Walter's able to pick up mega, but he's only got 25 bits of armor. And with CZM being the master of the long range damage here, without Walter really being able to find him, I don't know. If Walter can find CZM close range, Walter can take a frag, get himself in control, especially if it happens in the next 8 seconds or so. But this fight from across the map, this is not going to be doing Walter any good. He's able to actually keep CZM off of the items long enough. So another few seconds, we will be looking for Walter at mega health. There it is.
This is just ridiculous. 2 health, and it's actually the armor that's saving CZM. There he goes.
Yeah.
Walter finally making a 10 frag game. And we are just at halftime. So, we are so far from done here. Walter on the warpath. But will this be a little bit too much of a plus forward move? Lightning gun is strong, though. Only 45 armor left, but there it is, a rocket to close the gap slightly. And that's actually a pretty fortunate spawn for Walter. Oh, actually opting not for armor. Oh, look at this, getting a couple of spawn frags.
This could actually be good for him. I mean, he's been able to hold on to the stack for a little bit of time, doing a little bit more damage before he goes back for the mega. There's the rail that will open up red armor for him, and now he needs to go on, like you said, the warpath. He needs to find CZM over at grenade launcher. CZM really likes that side of the map when he's not in control. Walter needs to find a way to flush him out effectively and get the damage done. He's got one part of that out. He's got CZM leaving that area, but he hasn't been able to find him. You can see the frustration through his movement here.
He's got to be, this should be a pretty quiet red for him, but, yeah. Oh god, the nades are just a hair off.
And look at that, CZM getting away with mega, but 2 rails from Outlaw will shut him down, 15 to 21. Walter able to pick
16,
up one
21.
more, looking for a spawn frag. Won't quite do that. Actually, CZM delays the spawn, but not long enough to prevent the frag off of the spawn.
All of a sudden, Walter's brought this thing into a 4-point game. He's charging up the stairs, has the armor advantage, and will rocket jump to the red armor as it spawns in just a few seconds. And let's see what CZM is doing on his end of the map, because he is at this point is just trying to hold on to a lead. He's able to collect the one item that he has control of, and that is Mega. And there it is, a shot to the gut, and Machine Gun will give everything back to CZM in just a moment.
That was a rocket with FML written all over it.
Oh my god, yeah. God, that was beautiful.
So, I don't know, maybe Walter can recover from this all right. I mean, CZM's at 100-100. Mega's going to be the next major thing to play for here. And Walter needs to kind of keep himself on the back of the map long enough to give it to him. But he doesn't have timing on it. He doesn't predict CZM moving towards it. Is so focused on the red armor side of the map that, oh wow, he's still spamming up nades whether or not CZM is up there.
Yeah, like, CZM used that time to go grab himself Mega Health.
I mean, CZM did a lap around the map, and Walter was pretty much stationary.
Yeah. So, less than 5 minutes to go. CZM trying to make sure this thing does not go to a third map. But Walter, I think, showing us that he's got a lot of fight in him.
Yeah, and CZM, this actually, oh, that was the beginning of a mistake from CZM, but having Walter leave up Mega Health for so long, I mean, it's being handed to him on a silver platter. Had Walter showed up at that Mega, keeping CZM in yellow armor would have been a real possibility for him, and Walter could have flushed him out, but CZM saw the open door, stepped on through it, and now he's stepping right on Walter's face.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay here for the armor. It's been, there it is. Gonna go find Walter. Wow, very hurt. 8 health, dropping in on the 25. Mega is up. CZM does not find Walter in time. So that's a fairly free Mega. Nice rocket spam by CZM. And CZM, though, still only about 85 health and armor. So Walter actually does have the stack advantage. I'm going to stick with CZM's point of view, though. It's still a pretty close game.
It's still not occurring to Walter, though, that CZM is choosing to kind of remain still at the yellow armor side of the map and kind of stage his defense from there. Walter's losing a lot of time when CZM is otherwise fairly weak. But then again, I mean, look at the way that CZM is able to dance that side of the map. As soon as Walter tries to push on him.
This is what CZM is doing, though.
Yeah.
When he goes over to that yellow armor side of the map and, you know, just kind of chills out, he's timing the other items and trying to figure out, you know, where to be at the right time in order to get back in on
that as well, yeah.
Such a beautiful calculation. Of course, Walter's able to find him and should get a frag here. Oh my god! Wow, 28 health for CZM as he exits that fight. Yeah, that's definitely a rageable offense. 18 to 26 now. Walter trailing.
So we've only got a couple minutes left in this. I'm not really seeing the open window of opportunity for Walter to grab some control and bring this back together. I mean, he's going to be able to pick up yellow armor here, which is usually CZM's house, but now we got CZM back in control of red armor. This has usually been a sorry place for Walter to stage an attack.
You don't have a lightning gun. You don't want to come up these stairs.
You don't want to do it, yeah. So he's going to be choosing to leave that double tapping through there, looking for CZM on the rebound from red armor, but instead catches more LG. I mean, 1, 2, 3 times the pass with lightning gun, and Walter goes down. Now, going back to this later, I'm going to be looking for the point where Walter started to get rather flustered. I think CZM doing the teleporter dance near yellow armor, I think that really, I don't want to say confused Walter, but it got him rather flustered and got him rather aggravated that he just could not find CZM and get him to sit still, goddammit. Very nice rail from him, though. It's still going to be giving away Mega.
We're starting to see the railgun shots come in for Walter as if we were starting the match. If you recall, Walter was hitting most of what he needed to hit. It kind of fell off throughout the center of, at the middle of the match, but CZM has used that lack of shot from Walter to his advantage. But as you can see, Walter, boom, 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 stringing together the railgun shots, has just upped his average to 47%.
Finds CZM at the teleporter. Doesn't quite have the quick response on the exit from it, though. And CZM with a pair of rails is able to pull together 29. And yeah, CZM has been delaying his spawns for about the past 4 minutes or so. Not only to stave off the time, but also to keep Walter from being on his ass for the spawns as well. So 30-21, about 25 seconds left on this. CZM will be moving forward. Not that I'm absolutely surprised here, but I gotta say Walter kept it fairly close at almost all times.
Really well played.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna wind this thing down in just a few more seconds, and that sets us up for Rafa versus CZM in the lower bracket finals.
Yep.
Which, of course, the winner of that between Rafa and CZM shall face off once more versus 0-4. And we have the potential of a 2 best-of-5 situation, considering that Rafa is coming from the lower bracket. If he's able to best 0-4 the first time around, we will play a second set. So keep your web browsers pointed right here, folks. We have more Quake 3 to play
on tastyspleen.tv. And again, up the Reddit post. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/tastycast. We're all over the place. And that is thanks to people like you. So, CZM, Rafa, we're still going to be sticking out at this server. So we're not going anywhere. You better not either.